Good morning. Look what I found. I found it in one of my drawers. It was right on top. And there it was. These are papers a few years old. These were cleanup papers. As you can see, acrylic paint cleanup papers that at some point I zigzagged them together. And then very politely put a paper clip on them and laid them on the top. And look at those. Aren't they just aching to be prettied up for journal cards? I was just thinking, let me look again in the drawer. Maybe there's a brothers and sisters, who knows? Well, well, well. I found these too. I didn't realize that I did this much acrylic. Look at those. And those with some gilt on it. Oh my. Oh, that's as good as Christmas. So, here are these, and I thought we would embellish. Yes, okay. I got out my flowers, I got out my labels, and I got out some, excuse me, and I got out some bits of scraps of fabric, and some I don't know what stuff is in here. Small stuff, large stuff. I haven't had my hand in this one in quite a while. Okay, let's just begin playing. That's making a little shadow for you, and I don't want you to have a shadow. Let's go over here and here. Still a shadow. Over here further, out of the way. No shadow. Good. Good. So let's pick one. I haven't done anything with purple in a while. Let's see what happens. And now, alrighty. This one has a little tad of Joe Sonia's, my very favorite gold, on there, so I'm going to make that the front. And of course, I want to start with a piece of text in beautiful font, and the language could be German, I'm not sure. Maybe some right there. Yes. Let's use, oh, isn't this an oldie? I love it when paper tears like this. Yes, I do. How about right there? Right here. And maybe, let's find a flower. I think these would be pretty for the flower. Let's find something purple, which is not something I do much of. So this is going to be super fun. Oh, wow. Definitely purple. Definitely purple. And maybe a label. I'm sure we don't have a purple label, but that might be very pretty. And I'm going to leave this frame on here because it goes with some of the coloration in which the colors of the acrylic paint have mixed together and become mud. But how about just a little bit of tea dye? Not too much. That's better. Let's just knock a little bit of that back. Just the slightest bit on this pretty, pretty antique paper. It works nicely with the frame on the label. Want that side? Yes. Oh, yes. I do hope that you are having a fine day today. I cannot believe that I found these. And there are some more of them, and they're bigger. Yay. Stash. Nope. That's better. Now, flower. I want some of that mud color and the purple to show. Well, I'm not happy with this. What is happening? I'm going to re-glue. before. All right. There's this one. And the word is nature. Isn't that a good word? Let's see what we have on the other side. We're going to play on both sides. Whoops. Whoops. Purple again. And a little sip of water. Not happening. Possibility. No, too much white. Too much white. That's certainly purple. Oops. This is the back. Well, I've declared it the back. It's not the right color. Uh-oh. Oh my. Oh my. Well, this is a never-ending trove of, nope, this is a never-ending trove of purple. That's blue. Blue. What's this? Oh boy. Oh boy. To quote Rachel, decisions are the worst. Or the best. The most fun, probably. Do I want that to come to fill up that much? And maybe a green. Maybe a green. Label? Yes. That makes me happy. back some of that whiteness. Oh my. Should I do that? I'm not sure I like that. Oh good, put the flowers in with the labels. Not good, Carol. Let's see if we have any more green. Empty labels? No, don't want an empty one. That's a big one. Ooh, maybe. Yes. It will have to go on first. I want as much of the green paint to show as possible. Make sure this bar is parallel to the bottom. And now, this pretty. Right there. Now I don't know which side I like best. I think actually this one. Interesting colors. Number one down. The front. My. Magenta, purple, and blue. Wouldn't it be nice if I could come back in time and see what that actually was that used those colors? Because they're not what I would expect from Carol. But let's find out what this is. Kind of heavy. It was in my heavy paper mode. And my paperclip mode. Yes, I took, oh my. Oh my. Anything else here? These are anything here? A piece of that. Definitely. All right, let's stop right now and get this piece out for the bottom of this side, or this side. That's a choice we're going to have to make. And yes, I'm in a different spot, or what did the younger people say? Headspace, than I would have been if I hadn't opened that drawer and found these goodies. Even some lace. Is it working? Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay, that's that one. And maybe some of this lighter dictionary paper just might help this to pop a little bit. think so. I'm definitely thinking so. And on this side, well, well, well. Hydrangea it is. Hydrangea it is. Is there anything in here? This piece of silk. Could be. Definitely could be. No. No. Back you go. Take just, oh, this goes back. Where are you? Under here. Now I believe that I have some Giotto, and Rachel swears by it for fabric, so here we go. Yuck. Okay. Who am I to question? Rachel. Down we go. And down we go. Excuse me, we have some pollen, would you believe, in Florida right now, because the weather is crazy warm. Of course it will get cold again. But right now, it's pollen city outside. I think I'll take this right off, right here. Let's see see if we can't do something to the Giotto here. Down you go. Okay. I'm wondering if, no, I don't think, well, maybe. I'm thinking some doodling, but I think it would be overkill. A little more tea dye. Yes. I don't know why, but yes. And now we are going to do this here. Just to soften that a bit, and then this here, and then we'll need something up there. There we go. This has been so much fun, a happy surprise. Coming out of my comfort zone, which is such a good thing. Particularly at this moment in my life. Tea dye. Better. Now, on we go. This was ephemera that I had made a few years ago, and I loved it. And all of a sudden, I took everybody's advice. Scan it. I could hear them saying to me, "Scan it, Carol, scan it." And I did. And here it goes being used. Fabric is sticking beautifully with the Giotto, and I'm so happy that I found that hydrangea. Here. Here. What for here? Is there anything in the mystery basket? Does that bring out the touch of blue that is necessary? Nope. I wish upon wish that it did, but it doesn't. Should have seen that earlier, but I didn't. I think we're going to go with that blue. It's not exact, but then this is not an exact science. But it is blue. And yes, this is passing with a push, a big push. wait to get to this one. I know that you know I have not been able to stand waiting to get to this one. Well, I'm going to do some fussy cutting, but I'm not going to inflict it on you. I will be back when I have this one fussy cut. It's live time-wise, liable to not get to this one today. That's okay. So, fussy cutting time, housekeeping chores. Well, one step at a time now. I even remembered to take a picture of this so that if it went totally out of my mind, I could get them into place. I've got the leaves down. Hello, I'm back. The poltergeists got Carol. I was working on this, and my card that's in my camera got full. I don't know about those things. Anyhow, it got full. So it stopped up in about this side of this one. I believe I got as far as putting this label down, and I think the parts were glued down on this one, which would have meant this side of this one is finished. But it didn't do any of this, and I chose this piece out of this basket of goodies that I had been hoarding for a while because I liked this piece so much, the birdies, and there's something about this, and I said, but I'll probably have no use for it. Well, it turns out that some of the colors, the blues and some of the reds, are here, and I decided to glue this on, and since it's so large, and I'd already put on some of my antique printed paper, that was finished. You never got to see that, so that's why I'm explaining this to you. And then I laid these out the way I always do, to say au revoir, that I would see you again soon. And I do hope, let me get a little bit closer. There we go. This pretty. And this label, the shade of green on this label goes so well with the green leaves on that flower. And this piece of antique paper. And this purple. Brought out the purple from here. And the definition is nature. And I thought, because we have this area in which the purple mixed with whatever paint was underneath it and made mud, and this is kind of a mud brown, I'm kind of tickled with the way that came out. So that's the first one. The next one was this piece, in which I used a piece of silk from this basket. And I used the Giotto glue stick that Rachel of Roxy Creations, highly recommends for gluing down fabric, and didn't it do a beautiful job there. And then we have our pretty hydrangea, which matches the acrylic paint that was on the card. And over here, this is a scan of a piece of ephemera that I made ages ago. And so we have the second one, and this puppy that has some of the gilt paint on it. And I cut this out and glued these bits down, as you will remember, and added this label because the shade of this frame works very nicely with this paint color and the colors up here. And then the last one, I added the antique paper and this picture of birdies. So, the next time we visit, I'm going to be working on this last one, and we have all of these, to play and have fun, and I'm thinking of using this as a doodle background also. Well, my mind is just at 6s and 7s because of finding this trove in my drawer. If you have enjoyed today's little bit of a video mix-up, please consider still giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I do answer them, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.